Hey guys, it's Susie from Girl Gone Green, and I am so excited to share with you today a video that is all about how to get that glowing, natural, dewy makeup look. So basically for the past couple weeks, we've been talking all things glowing skin, from self-tanners to how to achieve naturally glowing skin with skincare products and makeup. But today I'm actually going to show you how to do it in a natural glowing makeup tutorial. So sit back, buckle up. We're gonna show you how I got this makeup look, dewy skin and all, natural glowing skin, with natural beauty products. So, okay, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you hit that red button, and then be sure to hit that bell notification right next door so you'll be notified very first thing whenever I have a new video up. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, get on it. Follow me at Girl Gone Green, where I share all about clean living tips, clean beauty tips all the time, and maybe some of my baby and my kids and all that good stuff. So also be sure to join my Facebook group, Girl Gone Green Babes. I am sharing all about clean living all the time. I share my recent blog posts, all of that jazz, so you won't miss a beat. Okay, so I'm gonna dive into the whole makeup look that I created here for you guys. I'm gonna show you how I achieved it from start to finish, what skincare product I prep my skin with, what makeup products I use, all of that jazz. So you're gonna get the 411 on how to actually make this look possible for you, right? Dewy skin is all the rage. Natural makeup is all the rage. Really, everyone wants to look like they're not wearing makeup now, right? It's like the undone makeup look. So this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna give you that look. I'm gonna show you what products to use and how it's super simple, super easy, and you can do it every day in like 7 minutes. Obviously, it took me a little longer, but I'm showing you guys step by step. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do when achieving a natural glow makeup look is I want to make sure my skin is super hydrated and is able to just look glowy from the start and not dry. So what I'm going to use is Live Botanical's First Light Brightening Oil. This is one of my favorite oils in clean beauty. It's actually really budget friendly too. I have a 20% off coupon I'll leave below for you guys. But it just hydrates the skin so well. It also kind of offers like a little bit of brightness too. I use this at night and in the morning before my makeup, so that way my skin is super just moisturized and prepped and ready. You want like a really even canvas before you put your makeup on so that your makeup just glides on nice and even and your skin is just glowing. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops of this into my hands, and then I'm gonna rub it all over my skin. I don't know about you guys, but like in the mornings, my skin feels a little bit dry. Need a little moisture before I put my makeup on. Otherwise, your makeup's gonna look kind of cakey, especially throughout the day, and we don't want that. We want it to look really nice and even, and your skin just looks hydrated. I even do a little bit underneath my eyes just because, especially for under eye concealer, you really want your skin to be nice and prepped and moisturized. Otherwise, concealer is just going to stick underneath there and you don't want that look. So much better. It feels so hydrated. So good. Okay, the next step is I'm going to do some sort of foundation or concealer, depending on how much coverage you like. So I'm actually going to use RMS Beauty's COVERUP. This is one of my favorite products. I've been using it for probably almost 10 years now when it really first came out. And it's great at just covering some of your imperfections, whether it's like hyperpigmentation or redness. And then I just lightly use it so it makes your skin look like it's just glowing and not like it's a matte mask on your skin like some foundations do. It's not matte, it's really dewy, hydrating, but it does offer some sort of like concealer and coverage, which I love. So what I do is I actually take the Clove & Hollow Perfecting Buffer. This brush just came out and I'm loving it. I love the size of it. It fits really nice into the RMS Beauty COVERUP. And it's really great at just like stippling, which is kind of just this motion, which is how I apply the COVERUP. So I'm number 22 in COVERUP, in case you're curious. So I don't put a ton on. I really just put it on like around my T-zone kind of at first. And then I just kind of blend out with it. So you can tell I'm just using like a stippling motion. I hit underneath my eyes and kind of use it as a concealer too. But I'm not trying to create like any sort of mask with this. I really just want it to look nice and dewy and natural as possible. And you guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm sure you guys have, especially if you are super into beauty, really the look nowadays is less is more, right? Like you don't want a ton of product. We really want to look like we look like natural. Like this is how we're supposed to look, right? And so this product is really awesome at just giving you that overall really natural look. So as you can tell, it like covers redness really nicely, but it doesn't look overdone. It doesn't look like I have this huge matte mask on my skin, which I love. So I am actually going to use a little bit of under eye concealer just because I have these mama eyes from basically having a 5-month-old and 2 other children. So we're going to do some concealer. So I'm just going to dot this right underneath my eyes. This is Clove & Hollow's concealer, one of my favorites for underneath the eyes, and I'm 03 in it. And I'm just going to tap it with my finger like that. You don't want to do a ton of concealer. The more you do, the more you're going to show those fine lines. It's going to look crepey and cakey. Less is more, like I said. So just really blend that in. I'll usually tap a little bit just on the upper eyelid too, just to kind of brighten up my eye. Need a little love there, right? And then what I like to do is take Beautycounter's mattifying powder. You all need a mattifying powder, some sort of translucent powder. This really can be used for so many things. But what I do is I take just a little dab in my hand. Usually the cap has just a smidge, like, as you can see. And then I'm just gonna press that underneath my eye. This really helps to minimize the shine. You don't really want a ton of shine underneath your eye. That's actually gonna make you look a lot tired, more tired, and kind of draw you down. You really want to bring that look up. So you don't need a ton, but just a little. And this helps to set your concealer as well, which is awesome because then it's not going to look crepey on you, which is the goal, right? And then I also like to put a little bit on top just to help set that area. Okay. Next, I'm going to do just a little bit of concealer right on the side. So I love FITGLOW Beauty's concealer, one of my favorites. I'm 3.5 in it. I will leave those details below for you guys as well. But you could totally just use the RMS Beauty concealer, but I just like the FITGLOW concealer for really covering like any sort of hyperpigmentation. I just have like a couple spots over here that I want to cover. So, okay. So next I'm going to do some bronzer. Bronzer is everything when it comes to just giving you that glowy, dewy look. Especially if you want to look like a little bit perked up. It's such a great tool. So I use Beautycounter's bronzer in Dune, one of my favorites. I love it because it's pressed. It's way less messy. Love the color. It's really like that taupe brown. It's not orange at all. So I'm just using CRUNCHI's, Olimapure's powder brush, one of my favorites. I'm going to do it right underneath my hairline. Do like kind of a 3. Same thing over here. Sides of my nose. And then I'm going to blend down. And I like to blend down just to make sure that I get everything really even. Like instantly gives you like a facelift, just having a bronzer on your skin. It's amazing. So after that, I'm going to do my highlighter, which you guys know that I've been obsessed with the Venix Organic highlighter. It's so good. It comes in several different shades depending on what kind of highlighter look you want. I'm actually using their K color, which is their newest one. It's really pretty. It's like kind of a goldish hint to it. And I love it because it is a cream base, so it's super easy to use. Really anyone can use it, even if you don't typically use a highlighter or you're not sure how. It's really fail proof. So I'm going to apply the highlighter anywhere that you would kind of want the sun to naturally hit you, and I'll show you. So we're going to start like right above the upper cheekbone right here. So this is really going to highlight your skin and help pull it out, give it that ethereal, dewy look. We're going to do the bridge of the nose. So once you apply it, you kind of just use your fingers to blend it in. You could use a brush, but honestly, I feel like it's just a little more time consuming and my fingers work so great. You're going to hit right above the eyebrows, Cupid's bow, right below the chin, And then right on the upper cheekbone right here too. So pretty. And then I like to also hit the inner corners of my eyes to really make my eyes stand out and pop. Really gives that like woken up look, which I could use when I am tired and feeling a little tired today. I'm gonna be real, a little tired. SJ was like waking up quite a bit last night, which was not his normal. So he gets a pass because usually he's really great. And then also to bring up the eye, what I like to do is you can take a little right underneath your brow, just right there. Just hit it right underneath there to make your eyes pop and really give you that like instant facelift. I'm already glowy. Can you guys tell? Just like that whole look, you just look really lit from within. I can talk today, okay? Lit from within and like dewy, which I love. So next we're gonna do blush, which I love Beauty Counter's cream blusher in caramel. It's really dewy, really natural, super easy to apply since it's in a tube. And I'm just gonna hit my cheeks with it. And then I'm just gonna rub in. Again, you could use a brush if you wanted, but this is just so easy. And I really want you guys to just be able to know how quick and easy you can do this look in the morning. I mean, I'm obviously taking a lot more time explaining things, but you could quickly do this in like 7 minutes. If you guys, it's not hard at all. And once you really get the hang of it, it's so easy just to apply and really get that overall dewy, like glowy look. So once I'm done with that, see how pretty that is? It's like glowy and I feel like I'm saying that all the time, dewy, but it looks natural too. It doesn't look like I have this ton of like makeup just plastered on my skin, which I love. Okay, now we are going to do some brows. So I love EcoBrow. I use the color Liz. It's just so easy to use. This is one of my favorites. I always tell people to get this if they're kind of on the fence about brows or they're just not super skilled, they feel like, when doing brows. This is my favorite. So I kind of outline wherever I need to fill in first, as you can just tell I just did that. And then I'm going to go in and just kind of create those real life brush strokes that I would normally create and go up with it. You don't want to get super heavy handed, but this is really easy to use. And then I'll just take the other side with a spoodle brush and just go up so it looks super natural. I'll show you guys the other side before so you can kind of see visually. How great does that look? So natural, but yet they look a little bit more pulled together and defined, which is what you want. So I'm going to do the other side now. Again, I'm the color Liz. My eyebrows are really ashy naturally and super dark. So easy, but like makes a huge difference when you define your brows and just kind of making them look a little bit more put together. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my eyelids. So I use the Anika's Baked Mineral Powder. This is in Patience. I am using the Clove and Hollow Precision Buffer. So I like to just add a little bit of powder on top just to kind of minimize any sort of, I guess, discoloration, or like I have some veins in my eyes, and this just helps to kind of give it an overall pulled together look. And it kind of soaks up excess oil too. If I'm going to use liner or if I'm going to wear mascara, I find it just is better if I put a little bit of powder or something on there, because then it just helps set them and I don't have like smearing from mascara or eyeliner. So next I'm going to use the Crunchy Game Changer eyeliner. I really like this. I'm using brown. It's just a soft, pretty brown color. Kind of looks worn in after a while. Great for this like dewy look that we're going for. It's really easy to use. It's actually one of my favorite eyeliners that I found, a pencil liner that really actually works and stays. It definitely like looks worn in after a little bit, but I would say overall it's a really good one. if you're wanting an eyeliner in Clean Beauty that's a pencil. Then you can take the other side, that is the smudger, and just kind of like smudge out a little bit. I like it to look a little bit worn in. See how pretty that is? It's just really soft, and it really just goes with this dewy look overall. Okay, it's mascara time. I am loving the Beautycounter Volumizing Mascara. You guys, this is like a game changer mascara. I highly recommend. It gives me volume, gives me lift, gives me separation. I'm just gonna show you how it looks after, okay? Okay, done with the mascara. As you guys can see, it makes a huge difference. It really lifts your eyelashes, separation, volume, and like tons of great pigment. And it doesn't flake on me. It looks so good by the end of the day. Like, this mascara is thebomb.com. So, Beautycounter Volumizing Mascara. Lastly, we are gonna do a little sheer lip. One of my favorite products for creating that like dewy lip is Beautycounter's lip shears. I love this product. It is definitely one of my favorites, something I use literally every single day. I get asked so many times whenever I wear this color in particular, what am I wearing? And it's Beautycounter's lip sheer in Rose. It's one of their most popular lip shears. It looks just super dewy and adds a little bit of hint of color, but nothing overdone. So, okay, how pretty is that, right? What I love about the lip shears is that it adds a ton of hydration to your lips too, so that you're not looking like you have this matte lipstick on, but it's really just dewy and light and perfect for just the look that we're going for, really natural, undone makeup look. So that is the look overall. I have to work a couple kinks out of my hair, but as you guys can see, that was such an easy everyday look to do, really dewy, really natural looking. It just like emphasizes your natural beauty and your skin, and everything looks glowing, and you really achieve that lit from within glow, which we all crave. So definitely try it out. Let me know if you have questions. Tell me your favorite products that you love. I would love to hear all of the products that you find that you can really get that glow from. I'll have all the products linked below. Again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you're following me. It's at Girl Gone Green. I'm sharing all about clean beauty tutorials, clean living all the time. And then be sure to join my Facebook group if you haven't yet, Girl Gone Green Babes. We talk all things natural living all the time. And of course, if you loved this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you'll be sure to see all my videos when they roll out. So hope you guys have the best week. Mwah.